What's up, everybody, and welcome back to an all new episode of Toy Addicts Anonymous. Today, we are back, and we've got a lot of awesome stuff to talk about. My buddy Carlos is joining us here, Badass Reviews. What's up, Carlos?
What's up?
I know you got a lot of cool stuff that you recently received, so we're definitely excited to look at some of those things. And then today, we got special guest, Mr. Emerald Knight. John, what's going on, Emerald Knight?
Nothing much, man. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
My pleasure, man. The more the merrier. It's always fun to talk shop, about all these awesome collectibles that we can barely afford nowadays.
Yeah, that's the truth.
So to just hit the ground running here, there's one thing that all three of us share collectively as far as things that we received recently, and it's this amazing MONDO 1/6 scale trap jaw figure, man. Tell me, Emerald, what do you think, man? How do you feel? This is your first foray into the 1/6 world, isn't it?
No, well, I mean, no. I started off with Hot Toys.
Okay.
Had a couple. That's kind of where I started with it, and then my first Mondo was actually the Deluxe He-Man, the one that was came out last year.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and of course, then I ended up having to get Battle Cat as well, and then went back and got Hordak and waiting on the Deluxe Skeletor to come out. But out of everyone so far, this guy here, I mean, he's just amazing. Like truly, just I was kind of unsure about. I was starting to have kind of like a little bit of buyer's remorse, after I paid it off and everything. I'm like, I don't know, because I mean, Trapjaw is not really. He's one of my favorites, but it's not like, like it's kind of like I wouldn't really put him up there as far as like if I had to get like a 1/6 scale figure. But man, as soon as I took him out of the box, I mean everything from his joints to his arm. I mean, the detail, everything about it, it's just like incredible.
Yeah, dude, it's bonkers. I mean, I had a lot of fun playing with him. I got him with I got mine with a hook. And I mean, the one thing I was telling Carlos that is so awesome about this figure is that, usually with 1/6 scale figures, you get like a ton of awesome accessories, right? And you have to kind of like make a decision which accessories you're going to display your figure with. But this guy can carry all his shit, dude. It's like...
Check that out.
Yeah, I still need to do that.
You can put everything on it.
Dude, that's the biggest bonus, I think, with this guy. And what's your favorite head? Is it
right now, the square one.
Yeah,
the square one. That's the one I'm using.
Yeah,
we all have the same jaw. Yeah, so it's a unanimous vote right there. But yeah, man, this thing is so sick, and it's really awesome that they gave us the extra parts to display him as who he was before, which was Cronus. But for me, okay, it's cool, but I don't think I would really ever display him as Cronus. I don't know. It's just because, yeah, dude, it's so sick, man. The details, the paint apps. I love how, there's no actual metal on here, but I don't know what kind of material they use for the rings on his belt where you hook the weapons.
Yeah, I was really scared when I was putting because it kind of like lock in place when you're putting them.
Right.
Oh, it does.
And I was like, damn, I'm gonna break this. But no, it's like I don't know what type of material they use there. I may need to ask Hector or Peter what material they use on the loops, because they're like really like very hard and sturdy, dude. Because I was scared like you.
They definitely did some research because, for example, the wrench, whatever you might call this one, it feels and looks when you hold it like it's something that should be heavy, but it's not. It's just a really good quality on the outside, rigid, but it's kind of like hollow on the inside. So nothing is super heavy. Nothing weighs down the figure. The fact that it has a working piston on the bicep, dude.
That's nice.
That's bonkers, man.
Yeah, definitely it's not metal because you can feel if it's metal, you can feel that it's cold.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
not metal, but it's a really like good material they use there.
Well, one thing for sure is there's definitely an improvement from, and I had told Carlos, I don't know if any of you owned the original He-Man when Mondo first started the Motu line, but I never liked it. So I never bought it because I didn't like the head sculpt. I didn't like the the way they did the skirt. They did it like fabric and stuff. And a buddy of mine bought one and he was like, dude, you got to get this. It's so awesome. The Castle Grayskull jaw bridge on the front of the box. And the box art looked really nice. But when I saw the figure, I just wasn't sold. And back then, I think it was 160. Even for 160, I wasn't sold. But when that deluxe He-Man, that new redesign was revealed, that was like, okay, I want this. And I'm pretty sure it's not the last time we'll see He-Man. I'm sure there's other, iterations. I wonder if they'll kind of like go into that camp of like, either giving us like a 2000X style He-Man or, even like a King Grayskull or something like that, where it's like, maybe a new body, an opportunity for a new buck, because I believe Skeletor is going to have a new body. Carlos was playing with it at PowerCon, and he noticed some specific differences in the buck itself. What was it that you noticed mainly, Carlos, as far as like?
I mean, I did when I was talking to Hector and Peter, and they let me like kind of like play around with the Skeletor and everything. I noticed I noticed this in the pictures from Raul Barrero, that the Skeletor was kind of like able to pose in different ways than He-Man. So I asked Hector and I asked Peter like if they changed something on the body on the figure, and indeed Skeletor is going to be in a total new body. They change. It's gonna have like the ab crunch is gonna be a little bit different in the waist. I think it's gonna have like kind of like a ball joint type of articulation, and the biceps. Like most of like He-Man, all these bucks, like the arms can't actually close that much, and the bend on the arm on the bicep is not like they can't bend like fully. So with this Skeletor, he's gonna be able to bend a little bit better the arms, and the ab crunch is a totally different like ab crunch. So yeah, it's a total new body on Skeletor. I don't know about the legs, but I know the upper torso, arms, and the actual torso is gonna be new.
Yeah, because I know with the deluxe He-Man, the ab crunch there's not really one there, even though you have that kind of cut there. And I think Hector was saying the same thing. Like that's a brand new sculpt, brand new buck that they're gonna be using for the Skeletor. So I'm looking forward to it, but I'm hoping that that. And he did say that's what they're gonna be going, using in the future for other male characters when they get released. I'm hoping that they come out with the Triclops. I'm gonna have to pass on Beastman just because again, I'm not too like I'm willing to pass on that, but Triclops, if they come out with one for Triclops, I that's what I'm definitely gonna have to pick up.
That's the one. That's the one Carlos wants. He's campaigning for that one. Man, that Beastman for me is, I think I'm more excited about Beastman than Trapjaw. That Beastman is a monster. And
yeah, Beastman is a really amazing figure. But yeah, like John said, like I'm rooting for Triclops because Triclops is my favorite henchman of Skeletor. Mainly because like people who know me, like I'm not like I mean I love the cartoon, the Filmation cartoon, but I'm more like a mini comic guy. And to me, Triclops was pretty much like the baddest henchman of Skeletor back in the mini comics when they bring him from another dimension, that he was like a kind of like a bounty hunter or something like that. He was such a badass character that he just with one punch he knocked out Battle Cat. and he was really, really powerful. He put in some trouble, He-Man. But yeah, I mean, I hope they made him. I bet, because it's gonna be pretty much the only one that we're missing aside from Evelyn. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna make like a Triclops down the road. But Beastman, dude, that figure, those details, that's insane. And the body is so versatile. Like the articulation of that figure. I mean, you all those poses he was able to reach. Man, that figure is impressive. I didn't play with that one in PowerCon because I was scared to drop him or something like that. But yeah, I mean, man, I mean, and it's gonna be shipping on February 2024, so it's really, really close. Yeah, that one, right?
This thing is a monster. And like I was looking at the picture here, this one right here.
Look at the pictures. How he moved. Just give me a second. I'm gonna look for my coffee.
Look at those head sculpts, man. Those head,
that's so awesome.
Are just like next level. I love the fact that they put an emphasis on the beast, right? In the sense that he's not the same proportion as other masters. They went more with the proportions of the 2000X cartoon, which is like absolutely what I was hoping for.
It seems like he's a little hunched over too, like in some of the pictures. Like he's kind of got like a little bit of he's still tall. I mean, the shots of him and He-Man like standing side by side, he towers over He-Man. But he still, it looks like, that one he's kind of squatted down, he's kind of hunched over a little bit, but he's still.
I think what that shows is that he has more range of motion. There's a picture here that I'm trying to look for where they kind of break down.
Oh, I didn't even see that one with him and Panther.
Yeah, he's petting Panther.
Yeah, those heads are priceless. Right there, he's crunching down with the torso, upper torso. What I like about that figure, I mean, I really like they change the size. I really love they change the size.
Smaller, from the original. It's just, I don't know, man. It just looks so over the top, amazing.
And that's the sword. That's the sword from the movie, the power sword.
Yeah, and then look at that. Look how big he is. He's battling Battle Cat.
Damn.
I love how they did the whip. I don't know if it's gonna be bendy or it's just like
I believe it's gonna be I believe it's gonna be bendy wire. Because you can, if you see the picture where he has all the attachments, all the weapons on it.
Here, look. I think he has two whips because this one looks very limber. Like
no, it's
almost
one.
like a rope.
It's one. I think it's one.
Really? This one looks almost like a rope.
Check the accessories. And the accessories, I mean, that right there, go back, the one where he's like hanging. That one is a classic one from the mini comics.
Yes. Yeah. Mini comics. Exactly. And Florian Bertmer, who did the package art, he did a replication of the mini comics design with his own style. It even has that ghost head of Skeletor. So I love this right here.
Yeah,
I love the fact he brings that beast leg, whatever creature it is that he eats.
John, are you sure you're not gonna? John, are you sure you're gonna regret that?
You see what I mean? The whip, how it's like it almost has a weight to it. That doesn't look like a bendy. That looks like something that's almost like a rubber. That's just kind of
whatever they decide.
Because you see here how he has it wrapped around.
Yeah.
That one looks more like it would be bendy. Let's take a look at the articulation.
Yeah, you see, it looks like he has a lower hip or lower waist articulation, like a Bojan, like Skeletor.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It looks like.
And it looks like there's more range in the upper torso joint for mobility.
Yeah, it looks, man. You see, like that's.
Yeah.
I think it's bendy, dude. Bendy wire.
It might be bendy. No, there you go. Two whips. Two whips.
Oh wow.
So this is probably the one that I'm saying, Carlos, that's more like a rope. And this one is already pre-closed.
Pre-posed.
So this is the one that you will be holding in the air. There you go. There's two whips.
Oh, that's great. That's a power sword. I don't know how I'm gonna hang those like bones. Look at the eyes.
The veins on the eyes.
That's a classic head.
Yeah.
It's still modernized and it looks a classic.
Man, look how far we went.
Yeah, how far we come from then. That's crazy.
Merman, dude, that's a great figure right there.
There you go. That gives you a perception of scale. Look, he's like way taller than He-Man and way wider.
Bro, if you put Merman next to him, Merman is a little bit taller than He-Man.
There we go. Here we can see kind of
crunch.
how that upward crunch is working. And then look at that. Look at all the joints, man. He's got ball hinge joint, swivel biceps. Looks like it's double elbows. And definitely double knees.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot. Look at that shit, bro.
John.
Carlos is not gonna stop busting your balls till you pre-order it, John.
Well, see, the thing is, the first time seeing it in person, at Comic-Con, I really wasn't. I saw it and I was like, you know what, I'm good. I'm good. But see, it's if I hadn't seen it in person first and seen the amazing photos by Raul, that sells it. I mean, the figure itself is great, but then when you add the photography into it, I mean, and the posing and the lighting, everything about it,
you're a photographer, dude.
I know, and I'm just like, I look at that, and that definitely sells me on the figure, and I'm starting to kind of like, thankfully I got a couple of days to kind of think it over. So,
Mr. Wonderful says, "Let's go, John."
Hey, Travis.
We also got my buddy's Customs. What's up, my buddy's Customs? And Brick. What's up, Brick? Brick, are you getting the Beastman, dude? I'm wondering.
Listen, the thing is this, John. Like to me, let me see. The Beastman is epic, such a great day. So the thing to me is like, I believe the one we saw at PowerCon is not the same one we saw in those pictures.
That's what I'm thinking, because it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't look like, because to me the one in PowerCon was a little bit. It was the tallest one that they show at San Diego or something like that.
So?
That's the one.
Okay, because I think Peter told us that was the one at PowerCon was the corrected size.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. Because he didn't look as big as the one that was a designer cut.
But well, dude, I don't know. But listen, John, I don't want to Okay, so this is the thing. I bet they're gonna make a regular version of that figure.
Probably,
for sure.
Regular, like he's just not gonna have the extra head.
It's not gonna have maybe
all the
one of the heads.
Yeah.
He won't have the sword. He won't have the
power sword and the blaster.
Yeah. In a team of completionists, so I could never collect these.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad for completionists. A buddy of mine is a completionist, and he loves this Beastman, and as much as he loves it, he just can't buy it, because then he would have to buy every single Mondo Motu, and it's just it's not in the budget range.
I mean, the only one I was missing that I was really concerned about was Merman, because Merman is not that cheap at all. But I was able. I don't know if you guys know Barbarossa Customs. Remember Barbarossa?
I've heard of the name, but I'm not.
He was the one who made the heads and all the weapons and harnesses and stuff for Motu Classics back in the days.
Okay.
Yeah, he's an amazing guy. He's an amazing guy, and he's friend with me. And funny thing, I saw this merman on eBay. When I bought the He-Man, I was like, now I need merman, but I knew merman was really expensive.
Yeah,
and, dude, he's one of the best figures ever. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna buy the exclusive that I think you have, Jorge, with the Mondo head, right?
The merman?
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, I never got merman.
Okay.
I only have right now. I have Man at Arms, Deluxe
Uh-huh.
He-Man, Battle Cat, and Trapjaw.
Okay. So the merman, they're like actually three versions. The Motubi, which I don't like. They have the regular, the deluxe edition, which is the one that has an alternate head, a third head,
Yes.
with a more
monstrous kind of look,
monstrous face. Correct. So I got the regular version, which is the one that has the actual cool head and the retro head.
right?
And that one I saw it on eBay for around, it was like almost $300 or something like that.
wow.
And the exclusive is insane, dude. Like the Motubi cost like $800, and the other one like around $400. So I was like, okay, so this is not about price. So I went and I contacted the guy, and ended on be Peter Barbarossa, who is my friend, and he gave me a good deal on it. So I couldn't resist, and I was like, okay, let's do it. So I got the merman, thankfully, and I have the Man at Arms, and I have also the Anti-Eternia He-Man.
Yes.
Because Anti-Eternia He-Man is my favorite character from the whole franchise. So, and now I have Hordak, and I have She-Ra, and Battle Cat.
See,
I want to get Hordak. I'm still kind of thinking about it, but I'm not a She-Ra person, so I don't care about the She-Ra figures. But like if they do like a really badass Grizzlor,
She-Ra is beautiful, dude.
No, she's
That
nice.
figure-
She's really nice. Yeah. It's
wow,
just like,
dude.
I don't need that in my collection. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I'm not a Princess of Power guy, but when I saw the She-Ra, I was like, dude, I need to have that. And on top, I was really, sometimes we're like careful with what we bought because, for example, I noticed that the She-Ra, not too many people were buying, and I was like, and this is a time edition. So I was like, I bet if tomorrow I'm going to be regretting that I didn't got that She-Ra, she's going to be mega expensive down the road. And I mean, pretty much that's what happened with the deluxe She-Ra.
FOMO got you.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. pretty much.
Can't wait to see.
But,
yeah, Mantena would be a crazy one. But because he has so many
levels, wow, yeah.
That would be like a Beastman level type of figure.
Well, Grizzlor, I think they may do Grizzlor. They may use the body of Beastman.
Well, no, I don't think Grizzlor would be as big as Beastman though. Like,
well, he's big, dude. He's big.
Even in the 2000X cartoons, they didn't portray Grizzlor like in that type of proportion. You know what I mean? So I don't see Grizzlor being as big as Beastman.
But it's a smart reuse of body, dude. To be honest with you,
it could be, but it's like, damn, it's massive. I've never pictured Grizzlor to be that big. But Custos, I'm also scared to see their modular. I mean,
wow.
How far down the rabbit hole are they gonna go? I mean, we already saw they're doing a sky sled.
Yep.
So it's like,
listen, dude, it's not that crazy to think about it because, dude, they're doing Nightmare.
Yeah.
Sky Sled to me it's more like, okay, that's cool, Sky Sled, but Nightmare.
I think Hector mentioned on another stream, pretty sure that he confirmed Swiftwind.
Yeah, I heard that too.
That they're gonna do She-Ra's horse. So wow. If they're doing Nightmare, it makes sense to reuse that buck. You know what I mean? Just like I can see, how they're doing Panther, they could do they could do Battle Lion, you know, from 2000X. You never know, but or Copycat, for example.
Copycat. I think Copycat
Yeah.
makes more sense because Battle Lion was humongous, dude. It was way bigger than Battle Cat.
Battle Round. Holy shit, dude. My buddy's customs must have like a whole like airplane hangar to put his toy.
He has a space because, dude, like to me, Mattel is so scared to release the Battle Ram in line.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they did it with the Motu Classics, right? How much is it going for now?
Actually, the designer of that was my buddy Joe Amaro.
Joe Amaro, yeah.
Yep.
He was the designer of the Battle Ram.
Yeah, no, I think definitely Mondo is kicking major ass. I could say honestly, they have made huge strides ever since they first ventured into the 1/6 world. Because I know they started with TMNT and they did Batman Animated, they did Iron Giant, but something about the stuff they're doing now, man. I just recently, I don't have it here, it's in my bedroom, but that Sabretooth, bro, from X-Men Animated, holy shit. It's how well it moves too. I mean, granted, you can't pose it like you would a Marvel Legends, right? But you know, you can get a lot of range and a lot of dynamic possibilities in posing with that Sabretooth. He's amazing. And then
they're going into Spider-Man now, so
dude, don't even get me started with that shit, because that's scary for me, because I'm already doing X-Men Animated. I'm doing Motu. I know for sure I'm gonna do Spider-Man. Spider-Man is gonna be like kind of all in for me, because you know, Spider-Man, that's my shit. That's what I grew up with. You know,
I'm worried for you, dude.
Yeah.
I'm worried for myself. I'm already kind of like predicting, you know, am I gonna have to do a major purge and just sell all my 112 stuff to just be able to carry on with the 1/6 stuff? You know what I mean? But you know, hopefully I'll be in that arena, you know, with the ranks of Attack Peter and others creating toys. That's my dream, and I'm working on it really hard right now. So
nice.
If I get to that point, you know, maybe I'll be getting some comp stuff. You know what I mean?
That's of course you're gonna be, dude. You're gonna be. You can design my Triclops.
Yeah.
I'm already thinking, like, you know, thinking about designing a Venom for the animated line. You know, just
nice
with the swap out parts, Eddie Brock, you know, symbiote parts and stuff. Like, I just have a lot of freaking crazy ideas. I wanted to share with you guys something that I was working on recently. Let me send this to my computer really quick.
So, John,
because most people know me as a collector, but
meanwhile Jorge is doing that. What's the thing that you like the most about that Trapio?
I think it's just the flexibility. I mean, it seems like he's a lot more smoother than like the Deluxe He-Man and Hordak. I mean, I feel like this is like truly like an enlarged action figure. Like, you know, the whole purpose of it. I mean, from like, I don't feel hesitant of playing with it. You know, I can really move the arms. You know, the joints, everything feels really smooth. I mean, it just screams just so much like play value. I can really just, and that's why I usually do. I just take them out and I'll just like, you know, swap parts and I'll kind of just like mess with them, and I don't feel like I'm gonna break them. Whereas the He-Man, you know, even though they did the replacement for the waist and all that, and they fixed all that, I still feel like I'm gonna, like, you know, the joints are still a little bit tight, or I feel like I'm gonna, you know, I may break him. Like he still seems a little fragile, but not this guy. This guy seems.
And what's your favorite attachment?
I just like the classic, like the claw. I mean, that's just my or the fly swatter. Just like, I mean, because the fact that they include the fly swatter in there is just so cool. I mean, like the little Easter egg, and then that's.
Well, I did a review. I did a review on the figure on my channel, Badass Reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Please go and take a look. I mean, I know you guys already took a look.
Yep.
But one of the things that I say on the review that I did on my channel was like, be careful with the piston
Yeah.
When you're moving the arm on the bicep swivel.
Mm-hmm.
If the arm is totally bended, the piston is gonna came out, and there's a part on the upper shoulder that is a little bit wider. And you try to rotate the arm on the bicep swivel, you may hit that part, and you can break the piston. Correct.
Yep.
Correct. So that's a tip for the ones who own the Trapio. Please be careful, because that's an expensive figure. You don't want to break that thing.
No. Yeah, definitely not.
Jorge, what's the attachment you like the most?
I like the hook. I think the hook is really cool. You know, it's got like the wire running down it, and it just looks really badass. I have it on mine right now. Yeah, the hook is definitely my favorite.
I use the blaster. I like the blaster because when I was little, that was the attachment I was putting on all the time, the blaster.
Yeah.
But he's talking about the bolts.
Yeah, that's freaking sick, dude.
That's insane, right? And you know what I like about the one I got on PowerCon, the PowerCon exclusive one, that he comes with the actual Filmation style arm, mechanic arm, which is like thinner, smaller, more rounded. My body's custom. What he said?
That's a cool idea. It would be like kind of like Frankensteining trap jaw, you know, like giving him those elements. And he is basically
that's essentially what he is. I mean,
he's Frankenstein in the Moto universe.
Jorge, you took the harness out, right?
I did. It's very simple. I can show you guys how to do it. So,
yeah, please. Can you show the people, because in my review, I was so excited that I never took the harness out.
Let me put this as main.
Just don't break that. Don't break that light.
No. So what you do is basically it's two pegs that go in. So this buckle right here, it's actually not metal. All you do is pull and it pops right out.
Oh, okay.
Wait. It detached from the shoulder pad.
Yeah, they go. There's two peg holes right there.
Got it.
And then you just peg them back in. Same thing goes for the back. You have the buckle. You just pull it, and it comes out of the housing.
Oh,
that's
wow.
It.
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love how they did it.
You when you told me that, I thought the actual loop, it was like Battle Cat. Remember I told you I was like, it's like Battle Cat that has like the actual buckle is halfway, so you detach. Okay.
No, it's an actual peg. So it's just very well engineered. You know what I mean?
And you can replace the shoulder pad, right? Take it out. Yeah,
you could take it off. You basically pop the arm out, to put
to put the other one, the Cronus
arm, and you could just pop that whole piece out, and the other harness piece just comes off like a sleeve on the other side.
Right. That part I missed on my review on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I didn't do it because I didn't know how to do it.
You were too scared. It's okay.
Oh, dude. Imagine me breaking that figure in my review, my reaction.
So before we start showing off other stuff, because there is a lot of other stuff that we recently got. Like I mentioned, I wanted to show you guys something I'm really proud of. I think it's coming out really awesome. It's the first time that I'm doing digital painting. So this is my monkey portrait.
Nice.
And basically what I did was, I've always loved pen and ink. So what I was doing originally was I would do a pencil sketch, then I work on a second layer doing inks, and then I would do the third layer where it would be colors. So I was doing like traditional comic style art. But I've been noticing a lot of people, particularly in the toy industry, you don't have those outline black lines. Everything looks like it's painted. So I just started experimenting with just painting and using like the acrylic brushes and stuff on my Procreate, and I love how it's turning out. It's not finished.
Oh, wow.
It's like
Looks good.
85% complete.
I saw the early one.
Yeah, you saw the sketch.
Yeah.
I've actually advanced a lot further from here. I want to say I'm probably like maybe 2 hours away from finishing the piece completely.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm really,
Claudio will be really proud of you, dude.
you're like the shiny elements, like Silver Surfer.
Yeah, it's like Silver Surfer stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I know that a lot of people know me as a toy collector, but I'm also trying to get into the toy industry and actually design these things. That's
cool.
That's actually my dream come true, man.
Yeah, it looks really
hopefully
cool.
in the near future, you guys will be buying something that was designed by me.
Hey,
so
guys, if you have a toy company, hire this guy right here.
Thanks,
right
man.
there.
So who's gonna be first on showing their hauls? I mean, I got a lot of shit. John,
dude,
you got anything to
that
share?
guy right there. That guy right there.
My Gambit came in.
Nice.
Finally, well, he's
That's
always been
97, right?
Yeah, 97.
Okay, nice.
So, question for you:
What's
do
different
you have both
from the
versions?
regular?
How significantly different are they? Like the Target exclusive and that one,
or is the same one, the same body?
Actually, I don't have the I don't have any version of Gambit, so that's like instead of that's why I was just like I'm glad that they released this version so I can instead of having to pay.
Okay, let me see. He has specs or not?
As like, what?
Pecs. No, it's pinless.
Oh.
It's a pinless.
Let me see. Oh no, the legs are the same one.
He's not pinless.
But the upper body, the arms are pinless.
Yeah.
So the upper body is pinless.
Correct.
My knees are not. Okay.
And let me see the head, because I had that figure before. Let me see. The head looks new. Yeah, the hair looks new.
I don't have it on hand, like close by, but yeah, the head is definitely a new sculpt based on the new cartoon.
It looks like the upper body is new.
Let me see.
It looks like the upper body is new. It looks like.
Yeah, break something. Definitely, I love Procreate. I've been doing that stuff where I've been sharing, like time-lapse videos of the work that I'm doing.
It looks nice. I like
the colors are definitely more animated,
Yeah.
They
look really good.
And supposedly, I guess that new Wolverine is like the best Tiger Stripe so far, right?
Okay, here we go.
Carlos, your turn.
Nice.
Cool.
Dude, this
that's 97 as well, right?
Dude, this Wolverine, yes, is the best Wolverine. Period. That's it. The paint-ups.
Yeah.
The paint-ups impeccable.
I've got the VHS version, so I'm like, it's like I didn't want to double dip, even though that one has a cell shading, but still, it's like that. And I saw your review, and I'm like, oh man, maybe I should get this one.
Pinless. It comes with the actual claw, the really good claws.
The claws, yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
these are amazing. Nice and these head sculpt, dude, is beautiful.
Yeah, having the changeable heads, yeah.
Beautiful. And he comes with the cowl that you can replace and everything. Like this head sculpt is beautiful, the mask one. But you can put the cowl here and put this one. And dude, he looks fantastic. Yeah. Dude. It's like you can't beat this figure is this is the Wolverine for my shelf. Period. That's it.
I'm gonna say not because I'm. Go ahead. You had something else from the Wolverine?
Oh yeah, Marvel Legends, dude.
Oh, the Deadpool 2-pack. Yeah.
The SDCC 2-pack. These guys for me. Hilarious. These guys.
Hasbro just keep re-releasing stuff, man. It's kind of annoying.
Pinless joints. tons of articulation. This is the best so far they're made. Beautiful. He comes with alternate heads. They come with tons of accessories. And my last thing, let's see.
Okay, man.
Massacre and Death.
So the blood's actually attached to the clock?
You can attach it, yes.
Oh, okay. So you can just it comes. You can detach or attach it. Nice. Yeah. I saw you took the mask off your photos.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's sick, dude. It's a cool thing.
Let's do it. Let's do it right here, live. Boom.
Oh,
that's
nice.
Insane. It has like cracks and everything. Man, it's so sick. The mask looks amazing, to be honest with you.
And our man Carlos, man, he's doing a reveal tomorrow too.
Oh yes, yes. Tomorrow,
the reinforcement.
Tomorrow I'm gonna do a reveal. Tomorrow in my channel, the Badass Reviews, I'm gonna do a reveal of one of the reinforcement, the 4 horsemen. Give me the actual opportunity to show that figure, one of the figures from the wave. And man, I'm pretty excited because, you know, like it's a big deal for me to do like a review for the horsemen actually. And I mean, I've been like a fan since day one from the horsemen, like from Motu Classics, Gotitropolis, Seven Kingdom, and you name it. But and I was one of the first members of the Mythic Legions groups. Before the Cabal, it was another group. I was admin there. So yeah, I've been with the horsemen forever. And finally, I'm able to, now that I have my YouTube channel going smooth, and I'm gonna be able to review one of their action figures, and that to me is kind of like, you know, like an honor, especially because I know some of the guys, they're friends with me and stuff, and it's gonna be fantastic, dude. And I hope you like the video. It's hilarious because I did like kind of like a surprise. It's gonna be a surprise for me and surprise for everybody. I did it that way because I think it's more fun. And
surprise unboxing, bro.
Yeah, dude, that's what it is. That's what it is, because I didn't know what to expect. So I want everybody to kind of like share that same excitement I got when I opened the package and everything. So that's part of the deal there. But yeah, I hope it's not the last one. It's gonna be like more reveals, more reviews for the horsemen. I'm really excited. But yeah, Jorge, what you got?
So first off, I just wanted to mention that thank you so much, Brick Something and my buddies Customs, for the kudos on the art. Brick Something said dope, George, and my buddies Custom says looks amazing. I used to dabble in digital art, but I still prefer pen and paper format. What I could say about digital art, for me at least, is that ever since I bought an iPad, it's connected me more with my creativity. I think I used to stress out a lot before because I was so OCD, where it was like, you know, something didn't come out right and you would rip the texture of the paper, erasing, and then you get stressed out and you would just say fuck it and you didn't do it again. Whereas now you just hit undo. You know, you tap with 2 fingers and you undo the shit that you don't like. You work in layers. I think it's opened my horizons like huge. I've created more art since I bought my iPad than I did back when I was in art, doing art in high school. So, you know, it's been a blessing in disguise. And yeah, that's something that I would eventually love to make my career. But going back to Halls, so this is this is my favorite Marvel Legends Wolverine. I love the brown and tan. I'm very biased. I'm partial to that specific costume. I love the head sculpts, of course, that have been coming out. This is a what's his name right now? I can't remember his name. but he's been doing a lot of modern and classic looking head sculpts for the Legends group at Hasbro. But this guy is my favorite. And then as far as hauls, I've got, aside from Trapjaw, of course, Super 7 sent me samples of their new Reaction Thundercats figures. So
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Let's see them.
I got the full wave here. So these are the
Nice.
These are the
Beautiful.
repaint, redeco, special deco versions. So we have Invisible Tigra, which is really awesome because he's clear, but then he has like white details painted to, you know, bring out highlight of the body. Ghost Jaga.
Nice.
And I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, but what I love about these reactions is the card art. The card
Are you
art.
open them? Are you open them?
I don't think so. Being an artist myself, I just really appreciate the card art. They basically
I mean, take you back to being a kid.
Yeah. It makes you feel like you're, you know, like at Play World or Toys R Us, you know, going through the pegs, looking at the 3 3/4 figures. This also reminds me of
that one glows in the dark.
Yeah, this glows in the dark, and then the Lionel, when you put it in the sun, he turns into the regular colors.
Okay, like the Ultimate.
Like the Frozen Lionel Comic-Con exclusive from last year. And then folks at Diamond sent me a little care package. So I have, and this is really cool because back then I used to do a lot of toy reviews, and lately I haven't been doing a lot of that. It's been mostly this stream, but reconnected with Diamond, and they're sending some love my way. I got the new Dungeons and Dragons Mini-Mates, the Heroes pack.
Can I see that?
Oh, sweet.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
We
cool.
have all the heroes in one box set. These
love
Mini-Mates
that.
are really awesome because they have a lot of detail. It's almost like super high-end Lego minifigures. You know, they have some of them. What you do is you turn their head, and they'll have like a hairpiece, and they'll have like an alternate face that you can swap out to the front and have different expressions for the characters and stuff. But I love how they did it in the format of a classic Dungeons and Dragons compendium book. And then the villains, Dungeons and Dragons, same thing, same concept, but this one is all villains except for, of course, we have the Dungeon Master, which is the only good guy included in this pack. He's really tiny.
Oh, he's gonna get a beat up. He's gonna get a beat up there.
Yeah, it's so cool because Venger even brings his horse, man.
Wow.
You know, that's something Hasbro couldn't give us. But of course, these are mini-mates, so you know they can get away with it. Then I got from Invincible, I got the Alien Deluxe action figure.
Beautiful. I love that cartoon, dude.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
And this wasn't it Seth Rogen that does the voice of this alien?
I think so.
It was.
And I mean, he's gonna fight Invincible down the road. I think. I mean, he became friend with him, but he's gonna help him to. He's gonna help him down the road to fight some aliens. Blade, nice.
I love Blade. I'm really excited about the new Legends Blade, the Marvel Knight, which I think Big Bad is supposed to get him any day now. I'm dying to get that one because I want to compare them. Obviously, it's a different style. This is more like a modern type of blade, whereas the new Hasbro one is more leaning towards the classic style blade. So I really want to compare them. You know, obviously, Select has its strengths and its weaknesses. I think overall, Marvel Legends, they're a lot more versatile, but Selects have more detail. They have alternate heads, sometimes alternate hands, a lot more accessories. So I think you get a lot more bang for your buck with Selects, but because they don't make that many characters per year, you know, it'll take you 2 decades, 3 decades to have everything that Hasbro's done, you know?
killing it right now, dude.
They're doing some awesome stuff. The Archangel and that Captain America that was revealed at Toy Fair, that was crazy. That's the first time that they're doing. That's the first time that they're doing, like swap out torsos and stuff like that for a figure. I've never seen that.
And
with,
double joint on the elbows.
Yeah, yeah. And I love the fact that you can have classic Cap. You can even have like that World War II, the Cap with the ornate shield instead of the round one, and it has like 3 heads. It's crazy for Captain America fans. That's kind of like a love letter. You know what I mean?
Yep.
2 Batmans kissing. I don't know what was he talking about there. Payne's Toy Samples. What's up, Payne's Toy Samples?
What's up?
Oh, it's a classic Firefly. Oh shit!
Okay. Tell me about the torso, dude.
It's a little loose. This one's pretty, but I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's manageable.
But it doesn't wobble, right? Like.
A little bit. But that's just. I don't think they're all like that, though. That's probably like a lemon.
No, I think they're all like that.
They all wobble, like loose.
Yeah.
Really?
I have a friend.
That's what I'm hearing. Yeah.
He just sent me a video of his, and he's like that. Some people are having. That's not that serious. Some people are having serious problem with the legs. They're like really loose.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. This one is. Yeah. This one. I mean, it's like.
Man, what happened to them? My favorite character from.
I know.
That sucks, dude.
As soon as I took him out, because I mean, I waited for him last because I got Low Light and then Tunnel Rat and then some Crimson Vipers, and I opened them up. I was all excited, but then I got him. I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait for this. Open up last. I'm like, oh man, it's like trying to like, it's like, and I think actually you can do that.
Oh man,
what?
Well, you know what, John? Yeah. John, I'm gonna tell you something right now, because I did something similar with my so fun thing. This figure right here, the 2-pack, it came like my Deadpool came with a frozen abdomen crunch. The lower ab crunch was totally frozen on the figure, and I bet it was because of the paint, or when they glued together the plastic, they kind of like mess it up. So I was like trying, and I was like, oh, it's not gonna work. So I called customer service at Hasbro, and they told me, listen, we don't have replacement. That was an SDCC exclusive, and we're out. So they give me my money back, which was really, really cool. So I did a last try with the figure, and I put a hair dryer, and it worked. I mean, it worked, and at the end, I got like pretty much a free SDCC exclusive 2-pack.
That's awesome.
But when I was doing that, I noticed the new, because that one has, so this Deadpool has the same drop leg system as the Joes. And I noticed the upper thigh joint where it connects to the hip, to the T joint, is like soft plastic. So what you can do is put a hair dryer, try to squeeze a little bit the actual leg, squeeze the leg so you can make that. Yes, squeeze that, and you're gonna make it a little bit tighter.
Got it.
Yeah, that's gonna work. Definitely.
It sucks that you have these figures that you're waiting for, especially like he left it for the last one because he was most excited, and then it's all QC riddled with issues. But it's like that's one thing right now with Hasbro. That's the only line that really wows me, man, is classifieds. The Marvel Legends stuff is really weak sauce. Like, there's not anything really amazing. Like, I haven't pre-ordered one Marvel Legends figure in like a long time. Like the Blade was an exception because I love Blade, and I want to get the Power Man, but I really wanted like I wanted a different expression on Power Man. I wanted him like like that 1970s. You know how you always see Power Man on the covers, gritting his teeth and shit. Um, but it's the best Power Man so far.
Well,
As
I don't want you to be like disappointed because I saw a review today about the Power Man,
Oh no.
and the figure, they did a new torso on that figure, right?
uh
It's like a lower ball joint, like where we were talking about the ball joint and stuff, but they did a naked body on that figure, right? So the actual shirt is a separate piece, right? So when you articulate the arm, you have this huge gap that the arm is the long sleeve yellow, and inside you can see all around the black body underneath.
What?
So it's kind of like
Oh wow.
weird look, and not just that, but the head, the color of the head doesn't match at all the torso.
What?
Yeah, they screw it with the figure. Unless you do like a custom head, and that gap doesn't bother you that much, you can make a custom head that actually like the color match, because the color that the stock one doesn't match.
And
People are
that's the thing.
complaining.
They churn out figures like a factory, and they don't put they don't put so much attention to the details. I mean, like their showings for PostCon. The one thing that I was excited about was the No Way Home stuff, but everything else was just like snooze fest. But man, classifieds, dude. I mean, Carl, we spoke about it at length last week, but dudes, the freaking Dreadnoks, classic Duke. I love that they're going back to the retro. Yeah, and they're fixing retro cars. They're gonna make them like a thick stock card. Um, Unfortunately, with Star Wars, man, they just can't seem to get that right formula. They look, not to spoil anything. I don't know if you guys all finished Ahsoka. It was awesome. I love the series, right?
Yeah.
But it just came out, so the relevancy, I guess, I don't really need. It depends, I guess, on the age group. I don't really need like a shit ton of Ahsoka figures. I want more original trilogy stuff, and that's where I think Hasbro's messing up, because they're pushing too much the current media stuff, and they're not really bringing out a lot of classic stuff. There's so much stuff that they can improve upon, as far as accessories, fabric. For example, Valen Skull, which is one of my favorite characters from Ahsoka. They showed his figure. He looks really cool, but dude, they didn't give him a cloak, and he looks so awesome in the cloak. You know what I mean? There's so many Jedis that are missing cloaks for whatever reason, and then the price points, the prices are insane. This stupid hollow projector new collection, it's cool. The concept is cool, but I don't need like a shit ton of figures of it. I would like maybe like a classic Obi-Wan, maybe like an Emperor, but not everybody in the spectrum has a hologram. And for $35, get the fuck out of
that's insane. That's insane.
So it's just like they just can't seem to get it right, man, with Star Wars. Right.
The only disappointment with Joe's, I think, was the 2-pack of the Steel Brigade or Steel Squad,
Steel
whatever.
Corps? The Steel Corps? How come? What happened?
They mess it up with the figures, dude, badly. Like the lower torso on the male buck is like the legs of the first Snake Eyes, which is a short figure, right? And then the upper torso, they put like an upper torso, I believe, of the first Commando Snake Eyes on the top, which is a bigger torso. So it looks weird. It looks like huge on the top, and on top you need to put that harness. It makes him look even wider, and the legs are like super skinny, like he totally skipped leg day. and it looks weird with the helmet.
Yeah.
It looks like so weird, and they're tiny, dude. Because of the legs, they're tiny compared to everybody else.
Really?
So yeah, people hate it.
Why they did that?
Huh?
I wonder why they did that. Or why
I don't know.
they,
And the neck peg on the guy is so long. When you take all the harness out and all the stuff, he looks like he's like a giraffe, dude. So like, yeah, I mean, I have a friend. He was like, dude, I'm gonna throw this to the garbage because this is like they pretty much screw it with that 2-pack, dude.
Payne's Toy Sample says Chris Star is the only Legends he pre-ordered and might pick
Oh
up.
my god, yeah, that one looks impressive. I need to pre-order that one actually because I know that one is gonna be like sold out soon. Maybe
Look, you know
BBTF.
Nah, dude. Look, I don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that if you don't pre-order Hasbro stuff, unless it's like a post-con exclusive or something like that, dude, later on down the line, you're gonna find the item for cheaper. You know what I'm doing now is I put them in my shopping cart on Amazon, and I don't check out. I save for later, and every once in a while I revisit. You know, just the other day I saw Rock and Roll for $18. You know what I mean? So it's like, and that's what I'm doing. I'm playing that game because, dude, figures are so expensive right now, and we have
Let me know when an Amazon faker from Masterverse is going down because that soccer is like $30+ on Amazon still.
Amazon, it's $30. Is that the retail?
Over $30.
I mean, that's not too bad. Think about it. It was an Amazon.
Dude, that's a $20 figure, dude. I'm not gonna pay.
Is it an Amazon exclusive?
Nah, I don't think it's an exclusive. I think he's gonna wave with Buzzoff, right?
I never saw him in stores. I got Buzzoff from Big Bad Toy Store, so I don't know. The only new
maybe it's an Amazon exclusive.
I don't know because the only Motu figures that I've seen recently have been the New Adventures Skeletor, Clawful, Ram Man, and Whiplash. Those are the only new ones that I've seen. I haven't seen any standard size ones. Oh look, Brick says you can grab Faker at Big Bad Toy Store.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I need to take a look.
Go to Big Bad Toy Store.
You got Tila Sorceress.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
based on Revelation, right?
Yeah. You got the Man at Arms, dude?
No, I'm still on the fence on him. My buddy AJ from Eternia, he did his review. So, I mean, parts of it I like, and parts of it I'm kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I'm still kind of happy with my Revelation He-Man, but the Trap Jaw, that I may end up having to get that one.
Are you talking about
I've seen a lot.
The new Eternia?
New Eternia Trap Jaw. That I may end up having to get.
That one looks really good.
He definitely looks a lot better than that garbage.
Yeah, it looks better. And the new He-Man, the Battle Armor He-Man, oh my god, he looks way better.
This is my favorite.
For Revolution.
So far,
the Revolution.
My favorite recent pickup, and then this is my favorite Duncan, right here. That's
nice,
awesome figure. I love the fact that you can take off his gear, put it on. You know,
and
it's awesome that they made Duncan because he's such a badass in Revelation. He outshines He-Man in the first season. You know,
this is the one I like.
Oh, that's
Micron.
Yeah,
he's awesome.
Is that the favorite look? You haven't displayed them in the other?
No, I like this one. I don't like the tank and the Astro guy, whatever.
Yeah, I'm looking at the.
That Skeletor is the motherboard Skeletor, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm still thinking this crown. I'm thinking I keep wondering if that's going to be either, you know, Skeletor takes out either King Randor or King Marlena, but I have a feeling that, I mean, the crown has to mean something. It has to have something to do with Randor, you know,
It
with
comes
the
with that crown.
yeah, comes with it. If you know on the poster on Revolution, yeah, they you know, they have the crown with the power sword, you know, on the ground. So with Skeletor's face in the background. So that's why I'm wondering, you know, and the teaser that we saw on Netflix where King Randor helps He-Man, you know, with the Scarecrow. I got a feeling that because Randor knows He-Man's secret already and, you know, knows as his son, I think that that's a kind of a loose end that's already been tied up. So what happens when you take that away? And now He-Man Adam has to become King Adam, and no longer Prince. It's just something I've been thinking about. You know, I've been wondering like how they're gonna, because
I just thought Big Bad Toy Store has Meta Travelers.
Oh
yes,
yeah,
I saw
dude.
that. Yeah,
they are the regulars. I think they're like $50, and the big ones are like 60. I believe.
Yeah, Army Builders
That's
are
not
30.
bad.
No, it's not bad, you know, and it's for people that can't pay ahead of time. It's definitely a good opportunity, you know, to not miss out on these awesome ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Marco and see if we can have them for
Well,
next.
sorry, Carlos, they sold out of him at Big Bad Toy Store. He was $24, but not exclusive to Amazon.
Okay, so perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till they got to my local Target, because I have a group of friends that they always hunting.
Brick says, what parts of the Skeletor are removable or swappable on that figure?
Probably just the I would imagine maybe just the arms, really, and then
Can you take the big arm? No.
no, I don't think so. And it's weird because it's kind of like it bends, but not a whole lot. So it's kind of like it's not too bendy. But again, because this is going to be his look in Revolution, I'm like, well, I got to pick him up because I mean, Skeletor has always been one of my favorites. But yeah, I kind of have to. I didn't get the Horde X Skeletor because I felt like that was too big. There wasn't a big difference between him and the regular Revelation Skeletor. So I mean, I decided to skip out on that one. But pretty much, I have every other version of Skeletor from Masterverse.
Wasn't the trap jaw this move?
Rick something says if he's gonna get any legendary, it needs to be by the Kickstarter because it's cheaper shipping. Since I'm coming from California.
That makes sense.
I mean, makes sense. John, are you getting any legendary? The Meta Travelers?
I probably am. I was looking at those the other day. I probably will pick some up. I think we looked at some of them the last time I was on with you guys, and they look so amazing.
That new one.
I'm gonna talk to Marco. Let's see if we have Meta Travelers next week, right before the Kickstarter end.
Campaign is ending.
Yeah, in 10 days.
That was a big surprise, you know, when they hit. And it's funny because Carlos and I were live, and we noticed that they had hit 100% funding. And
that was so hilarious, dude.
After our stream, they announced that everything was unlocked. So that was awesome. I definitely want to get that Obsidious figure. And
that's the one you like the most, right?
The Meld Master. That's like
crazy. The crazy thing is like the one that you like, the one with the big cape. That cape is gonna be wired, dude.
That's insane.
That is wild. That's wild.
Yeah, I thought it was. It looked like it was like just static, but no, it's premium soft goods and posable soft good cape with wire inserts. It says it on the specs on Big Bad.
That's crazy, dude.
That'd be sick, man. Yeah,
John, which one you like the most, John?
Which one was I have to I think it was the one that looked like, I think it was ice, or it was a let me see here.
You like the one that looks like Scout?
Anytime, Brick. Yeah, that's cool. It'd be cool to join you on your news stream on Sundays. That's cool, man.
Oh yeah, that would be great. When is that? On Sunday?
What time on Sundays do you stream that?
Yeah. Sundays at what time?
It's funny because I like every once in a while I get Jay inviting me to the stream, and it's like, I'm like, do you sleep, bro? he's
Dude,
like streaming.
Jay is the funniest guy ever, dude. He hit me up like around 11 p.m. and he's like, dude, let's go live. And I was like, Jesus, dude.
Okay. So it'll be like 7:30 our time, Carlos, on a Sunday. 4:30 Pacific. So it'll be 7:30 for us.
7:30. Oh yeah, that works.
Yeah, we could join you, man. Let's see you maybe this Sunday.
You guys are in Florida, right?
Yeah, we're in Florida.
Yeah, we're in Florida, Eastern time. Break something.
So yeah, Siberius Kane, that's the guy I saw on Big Bad Toy Store. I was like, that guy looks amazing.
Which one?
Siberius Kane. He's kind of like a robot, but he's got the half on the shoulder cloak.
Which one is that one, Jorge? I don't remember.
Let me see.
Can you put it there?
Let me see. Let me go to. I got the legendary.
Yeah, and they go so well with Cosmics too. That's what's like, man. That's what's great with some of these lines. They can kind of just mesh well and do crossovers.
Man, I really like the one that the actual like Jack, the one with the big freaking canyon here. That one looks wild with the colors.
Let's see if we can pull them up here. Siberius Kane, you said?
Yeah.
What's the color?
He's kind of like a gray, I guess, or gold. He has like gold boots.
Hold on. Try it again.
The only one that is not in BBTS, of course, is the Kickstarter exclusive, which is the Gatekeeper or something like that.
Let's see.
Hey, the guys at Metal Travelers, if you listen to this, let's see if we can make it for next Thursday. Marco and the guys, let's do that.
Let's try and see. I'm trying to get to where the pictures of the figures are.
Do you know how many backers they have so far?
It says here. They're at. They got 148,000 with 472 backers.
That's awesome. That's cool.
Wow.
I'm trying to get.
Dude, I'm going all in with this.
So the Pale King.
That's gonna be wild. Getting all those 15 figures. The only thing that I'm like. The only thing that I'm waiting is like on the heads and the weapons, the weapon pack and the heads. I don't know if I'm gonna order it through BBTS or through the Kickstarter, because damn, it's gonna be a big hit for me.
Siberius King right here. Oh, okay. He's the one that kind of reminds me a little bit of. Like,
it doesn't show. It doesn't show.
Is this one?
No, we're still looking at.
We're looking at the first. Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. Let's see.
Come on, dude. You're lacking.
Hold on.
Now I'm looking at us.
All right. Let's see.
I love the trap in John's window.
That one, right?
Okay,
that
one looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a Mandalorian.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna get that 3-pack. So I'm thinking it's gonna be this dude right here.
That dude looks
Kale Barkel.
That's the Gatekeeper.
Yeah.
This guy right here. This guy for sure. The
Nice.
Void Walker. And
That one. That's your favorite one.
Yeah, Mill Master.
But,
yeah, he was pretty cool.
But what?
But I gotta get this one though, man. The new one that was revealed. The one with the cape, man.
The last one.
Oh,
Man, that one.
Pale King.
You were talking about the Pale King that you won that one.
Yeah, you're right. No, the Pale King, and then this one. Fuck, I'm up to like 5. I'm gonna have to get like a 5-pack. Oh, there's your favorite, Arcturus.
That's my favorite one.
This is a dick nose mask.
The one you like, you like the mask.
The Gonzo mask. This guy.
Oh yeah, Obsidious.
That shit just with the cape, dude. It's gonna be fucking.
It screams like Spawn meets like a demon meets like a vampire. It's just fucking cool, man. Like I love the colorways.
Look at the side, dude. Damn.
Yeah. Side. What is this here? Is that
what
like
is that? A shield?
Oh, okay. That's the loin piece. It's just off the bottom.
Cloth,
yeah. And the interchangeable hands, the heads.
Man, look at that.
That is sick, dude. Obsidious. Oh, what's this? And this is Obsidious without the cloak. He looks so freaking like sick, like the details.
Dude, look at that. The Cyber Angel, dude. Jeez.
Yeah, that's the Eternal Guard.
And look at that axe.
That's a sick character too.
Jesus.
I don't know. I got to see the rewards, the different packages they have. Let's see. They have
I got the one that I think it was like just like for early birds or something like that, which is like the 15 characters plus some other stuff. But the thing is, like, I'm not sure about getting the extra heads and the extra weapons on my pledge, because last time I did that thing with Savage Crucible, I screwed it. I changed my pledge.
Cyberzoics Kickstarter. Those are the ones that are like dinosaurs, and now they have dragons, and then they have dragon riders with like mech kind of suits. Those look really cool. I'd have to check their Kickstarter. Some of them look really cool. You know what they remind me of, Brick? The Zoids toys. Remember Zoids?
No, but it was a cartoon. It was a cartoon back in the days that it was like dinosaurs with like mech stuff on top. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that I think you campaign.
Pablo in the House, Panama. What's up?
What else? What else? Is there anything else that we are missing, topic-wise?
Was it Dino Saucers? I think was that what it was called?
No, Dinosaurs was like the characters that kind of like.
Oh, you're thinking about Dino Riders.
Dino Riders. Dino Riders, yeah. Rick said it, yeah.
It's like very generic dinosaurs, but they had like mounted housings.
Yep.
You know, the people would ride them and stuff like that.
Yeah, that one. Dinosaurs were the ones that looked like it was pretty similar to Transformers.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs.
Yep.
Yeah, the Arctic Dragon, it looked really cool. That was one of my favorites. I saw that on display at PowerCon. Also,
oh, that one looks sick, dude. And you can put him next to whatever other toy line you have.
Yeah, I think that's one of the challenges nowadays. Is like there's a lot of cool stuff out there, but some stuff just doesn't blend on the shelf. You know, one thing I noticed, and collectively, I don't know what you guys think, but like, there's been a lot of love for werewolves lately, right? So, I picked up the Foray Planet, which I showed last week. The Foray Planet, Veteran Williams, right? And then I have right here. So the Veteran Williams from Foray Planet. I know I haven't opened them yet. I got so many things.
You still have that in box, dude? Really?
Wow.
My problem right now is space. If you look behind me, there's no space on the shelves. So I'm trying to figure out whether I'm going to get another bookshelf or
By
what I'm
next
going to do.
week, that thing needs to be out of the box.
It's just like to open shit and have it like on my window and randomly everywhere. I don't want to do that, especially with a figure like this that's like $100 and it has tons of parts. I don't want to lose anything. But anyways, this guy, if you guys look at the monster force,
give it to your daughter so she can play.
Oh yeah, right. Come on. You know how many things she could choke on with this thing? So the one thing I noticed, the Monster Force line from Big Bad, from Fresh Monkey Fiction, they have a werewolf that looks like a dog soldier kind of thing too, and it looks almost identical to this. And
really?
Yeah, dude. It's just the only difference I think is he has the dog tags hanging from his neck, but he has the parts to make him into a full-fledged werewolf without clothes, just like Furry Planet. But it's probably going to be cheaper because the Furry Planet's $100.
Let me tell you, I have Fresh Monkey Fiction. I have the Naughty and Nice.
The Santa Claus?
Santa Claus.
Oh, okay.
Dude, those figures, amazing. Paint apps, articulation, everything. The quality, when you grab those figures in hand, super. So I bet that line is gonna be a hit, dude.
The monster stuff is like, it's really way overdue. I think a lot of people are excited to have those in their collection. I saw a lot of the prototypes at PowerCon. They look great.
The guys, the army guys, they have like a general that you can have options like.
Yep.
Like they have now a new guy.
Rick says that it's the same. Rick says it's the same figure as for Ray. Is that like for a fact? That's kind of weird that they would use the same figure with Fresh Monkey Fiction.
That's crazy.
Oh, because they're using Memory Toys Bears in Monster Force for their Sasquatch. Oh, okay, cool. They're doing collabs.
Nice.
I did see that though, about Gridiron. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
That's awesome, Rick. That's okay. That makes sense. Yep. So, going on the subject of the werewolves, have you seen the Loose Collector werewolf that is coming out? Loose Collector is the guy.
I saw it.
He does the. He did. You have a bunch of Loose Collector figures, Carlos.
Yeah.
The Lady Death, the Vampirella, the Purgatory, all those, and then they did the Monster Hide. Well, they're doing a werewolf, but that werewolf looks like, dude, it's like the size of like a Hulk action figure. You know, it's like massive. And I mean, as cool as a werewolf is, I don't necessarily think it needs to be that big. So I don't know what Loose Collector's trying to do. We're just like trying to, I guess, have more articulation because it's bigger. So it gives the engineering, it gives you more leeway for articulation joints or something. But man, if you see that werewolf, if you follow Loose Collector, he's posted some pictures of it, like the prototype standing next to other figures. He actually did a comparison where he put the Furry Planet and he put his werewolf next to it. It's like it towers above the Furry Planet. And the Furry Planet.
I was checking the actual now Nora Toys are doing pretty similar stuff like Fry Planet. And you saw in I think it was like in the Shanghai Toy Fair or something like that. They showed this lion they're making, this lion god, whatever.
Yeah, bro. It's called.
It was in a throne. It was in a throne.
Like blue or some shit.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was looking at the picture. It's right here. It's called the Azure Lion. He's like purple and like light purple on the chest, and he has gold armor.
Well, Nora Toys is doing their version of that.
Okay.
Dude, that thing is going to be like in the same collection or the same line with the Monkey King and the Kung Fu guy that they have, the Kung Fu God, whatever, and the Samurai.
Oh, okay.
It's not a toy. Man,
Brick,
it's in a throw.
Since Brick knows all this information about Monster Force, is that werewolf going to be the same price as the Foray Planet? Being that, Fresh Monkey Fiction is domestic, I'm curious because, the Fury toys, they're $99 a pop. Like the tiger, the alligator, and this one. So I'm wondering,
Dude, I really love those Monster Force, the agents.
The swap out parts. Did you see the new ones they revealed today that they're like Men in Black, kind of?
Yeah.
Just the suits. They have like a bunch of alternate heads.
Yep.
Dude, they look amazing, dude.
There's a bunch of figures there that could coexist with like a G.I. Joe collection.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude,
and I think that's what they're thinking too,
Talking about Kickstarters and stuff, like I kind of like feel like, I don't know, like Charimus Prime just put out his street human whatever line, right? And I feel that this is not a good timing, dude, like, because everybody's putting out all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like I remember when he started Kickstarter, it's not about like talking shit, but I mean, I'm worried for the guy because he's trying to make his own line. And when he started his Kickstarter, I think that was the best timing for that line. But now, dude, so many things. Nora Toys is shit. Love my Wukong. Yeah, Wukong is amazing. I need to grab him because Wukong is one of my favorite. But I have the Mythic Legions one. I'm really happy. The only thing that I don't like about the Nora Toys Wukong is that he doesn't have like a lower neck joint, because they tried not to break the skull and they didn't put like a joint here on the bottom neck because he's open chest, right? And the other part that I don't like that much is like the ankles, because he has the wrap on the legs. The ankles doesn't have like that much range of motion. And Wukong is a guy that's supposed to be like super, super possible.
Super
right? The other two guys, the Kung Fu guy and the Samurai, oh my God. They went all out with the articulation. But Wukong was the one that I was more excited about. Is the one that has less articulation out of those three. So I was like, I mean, don't make me wrong. Looks beautiful. Looks amazing. It's another level of figure. And I may get him. I mean, I better get him before it's sold out everywhere, right? But yeah, I'm not getting the three of them. Just
that I had to get, because I really love all that creepy monster type shit, right? It was those what's the name?
What?
Those Krampus figures, bro.
Oh my God, yeah, they look
Krampus,
sick,
yeah.
right?
That transform from Santa Claus to like a demon.
What's the name of that company?
Yep.
I think that's Memory Toys, if I'm not mistaken.
They were in PowerCon.
Yeah, they were at PowerCon.
Right?
It's either Memory Toys or, because here's the funny thing, Big Bad Toy Store put them up for pre-order, and they're like double the price that they are at 5K Toys. At 5K Toys, I paid $20 deposit, and it's only $89.99, I think, for the set of two. At Big Bad Toy Store, they're like $150 something, $160 something.
Wow.
So yeah, it's like they doubled the price. They're like $40 something each through 5K, and through Big Bad they're like $80 something each. It's insane.
Oh, okay.
But I got those because they look sick, and I love. And again, there's so much stuff to talk about because Toy Fair just happened. I'm really excited about the NECA reveals. The Krampus from the movie, from the Michael Dougherty film, that Krampus looks sick. with all his like creatures and minions. I'm just wondering how thick a material that cloak is, and I hope there's a fully articulated body underneath that. The other thing that I was really excited to see was the Hammer Horror Christopher Lee Dracula. And dude, Vincent Price. That's just like, if you love horror, you know, you have to have an Elvira, which they already made. And now Vincent Price. That's amazing, dude. That's sick as hell. And you know what would be awesome is balls, and I don't know how they would get around with it. But if they could do a Michael Jackson Thriller with him, like him as a zombie and him as the cat monster, dude, that would be freaking awesome. You know, definitely have like for a horror collection, you know, just because like right now for October, what I plan to do is I always do like a setup where I bring out all my horror figures and I display them and I put a dio and I put lights and stuff like that because I'm a huge Halloween guy. Halloween's my favorite season of the year. But yeah, from NECA, you guys excited about any other reveals from NECA at Toy Fair?
I mean, NECA, man, I just pretty much, I don't collect Toros, and they put a lot of Toro stuff out.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm not like
display.
Yeah, I'm not like too much. I mean, I'm not like collecting gargoyles. I'm not collecting pretty much like Toros. I'm not collecting like the horror stuff. I mean, listen, my problem is space, dude. And
that's everybody's problem.
the only thing that I'm collecting from NECA so far is Dungeons and Dragons. That's it.
Yeah, dude, those figures are awesome. I still have to pick up the last two that came out. They only revealed one new one, right? Which is that the guy
dwarf.
Yeah. But there was another figure back in the 80s that they still haven't made, which was supposedly like a giant or something like that.
Well, I mean, they're gonna make a bunch of other figures too.
Guys, those NECA Ben Cooper. Yes, bro. Brick, those Ben Cooper Halloween kids are so dope. I don't know if you remember, Carlos, but like in Panama, I'm sure they had those costumes. It was like where it was like a plastic apron, and then you had like a plastic mask with a rubber band. I mean, it's the one that you would see in the 80s or 70s. Ben Cooper is the company that produced those. NECA has a line of little kids trick-or-treating with those different classic Ben Cooper costumes.
Oh, that's crazy.
They look sick, man. And the Kirby figure. Oh yeah, the Jack Kirby figure.
Oh, Jack Kirby, I may get that one. That one I think is from Donatello #1, if I'm not wrong. That one
from the comic?
Yes.
Is that from the Mirage comics?
It's from the comic. I don't know if it's Mirage. I don't remember very well, but I know he's from Donatello #1.
Donatello #1.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes,
yeah. There's a lot of things in the collecting world, like where there's things that you look at and you're like, oh, that's badass. But as much as you want it, you're just not subscribed to that IP or whatever. Like for me, it's turtles. I really like turtles. I like to look at them, but I don't need to have them all in my collection. The only thing that I've gotten recently from turtles was that accessory set, because I really wanted the baby turtles and I wanted the props, the old school TV with a VCR on it. I think for dioramas and stuff like that, that's just an awesome little pickup to have, even if you're not into turtles. But Universal Monsters is another one that I'm kind of all in. I'm just getting all of them. It's tough, man. Like Carlos, like you said, it's space, and I have so much shit that I own that is in box. So for example, that right now for Halloween, I bring out all the monsters. So I have all that stuff in a bin, which I'm going to be opening this weekend and displaying all those guys. But then, after the Halloween season, they kind of go back in the box because I just don't have space to have them out all year round. You know what I mean? But it's just figures that I really want to have, especially the Universal Monsters, Anything
Yeah,
else?
I know that the thing from NECA, like the actual dog thing, I may
Yeah.
pick that one up just because. I mean, I do have McCready, one of the outpost version, and I you know, you gotta have a thing, you
They
know,
just
monster.
released the Ultimate Final Battle McCready.
Yeah, I saw that.
Target, and that one looks sick. I was thinking about getting that. I actually have the thing exclusive, the one that's just from the poster where it just lights up and it's the
Right, it's just like the
guy.
parka and it's just like the light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a cool figure too. But yeah, man, it's just that struggle with money and just
Oh yeah.
I have already my Halloween figure.
yeah. Oh, and for sure, I got to take out Headless Horseman, you know, for the display as well. So it's just one of those things where you got to rotate your stuff. I don't know how people manage to display everything. I think it's tough. The one guy that I've seen pull it off, and I guess it's because he has a huge house and he has expendable money, is Foosh Veebs. Like if you look at his fucking toy room, bro, it's probably bigger than my master bedroom. And like he has a picture of where he's gonna put Cat Slayer, and then there's so much space between where that Cat Slayer furniture is and like way back where you see like just it's just cabinets and cabinets full of like everything. I mean that's insane. He has it's almost like he has a separate loft just for toys, you know what I mean? And we don't all have that luxury to have all that space and that furniture to.
No, yeah, totally.
And it's funny whenever we kind of like do house hunting, me and the wife, I kind of like look at houses like, hey, you know, this could be a real nice toy room. I'm kind of like, I'm looking at, I mean, that's kind of what's determining, like, if, you know, buying a new house and we're looking for a new house and seeing like, oh, this space would be, you know, awesome for a toy room. Or if we go someplace that has like, you know, a house that has a lot of land and they have like an actual, like an attachment, like an attached garage. You know, I'm like, oh, I can do my toy photography in there. I can store stuff in there. I mean, that'd be great. And she's just like, what? Like, and that's why you're looking for. It's like, well, I mean, I gotta have space. I gotta have space for my stuff.
For me right now, that's the biggest struggle. I mean, I'm in South Florida. I want to move away from here because cost of living is insane. But I'm in a 3-bedroom apartment, man, and this is like my studio / office. So I share space with my wife, so she has a lot of her work stuff in here, so it's not 100% a nerd cave. You know what I mean?
Right.
I would love to get like a house where, I like a two-car garage and convert that shit into a nerd cave.
Oh yeah,
that's what the ultimate plan is. Either that or like a 4-bedroom. You know, just have a room for the 2 girls, the master bedroom, and then the 4th room would be the nerd cave, you know?
Yeah, I was fortunate that my wife decided to make this toy room for me on my garage.
Nice.
Because she didn't want to have toys inside the house.
Yeah.
So it was a win-win situation for me.
What wife wants that? Unless your wife collects, and then you have a serious really weird financial issue.
Yeah.
That's really weird to have. But yeah, I mean, it's been a crazy week with toys and stuff. And I think we may have more news for next week also.
Yeah, the reinforcements, especially your review video, we'll be checking out. So that'll be available tomorrow morning?
Yes. Okay. So yeah, for the ones watching, tomorrow morning, early in the morning, is gonna be up the video of the reveal for the reinforcement for Four Horsemen Studios in my channel, The Badass Reviews. Take a look. If you can like, subscribe, will be very, very awesome. I also have my review on the Trapjo, Mondo Trapjo, the one John has right there next to him. Cool review also. But yeah, take a look because it's gonna be fun. You're gonna have some laugh with my review on the Mythic Legion's reinforcement figure. Really cool. So yeah, if you can go to the Badass Reviews, take a look, please. We'll really appreciate it.
Awesome, man. So thank you all for joining us tonight. It's been really fun. and let's get back to our lives and open some toys. We'll see
Yes,
you guys
sir.
next week. Have a good night and have a good weekend.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for watching.
All right, cool beans.